All right, you ready, mamas?
I'm ready.
You're ready. Welcome to All Things Internet, a show where we talk about positive things we see on the internet that usually have to do with the internet. And we try our gosh darndest to say words correctly. I'm Rachel Ballinger.
I've given up. Gwen Ballinger.
And dog of the day is Blaze Boy. How you doing, Blaze Boy?
Not so good.
Not so good. He didn't respond. He threw up this morning. I think he's been throwing up. I've noticed little specks of vomit here and there. And I'm like, is that vomit? No, that's weird. It's barely anything. Because when my dogs are big boys. Oh, he's embarrassed. He's leaving. My dogs are big boys.
Oh, danger.
His butthole is just open in our face at the moment as he stretches down. But my boys are big. So when they poop or they vomit or they pee, it's a lot of substance because they're giant. Right. So when I'm just seeing tiny little bits of vomit, I'm like, oh, that might have just been like a spit up, like, and like something's just in there or whatever. Blaze likes to eat the bark off my tree. So I assumed one got stuck and he just, whatever. But this morning I was doing my yoga and him and Snoop's outside the house. Blaze kept going. Oh, nope. Okay. Sorry. Blaze hopped off the couch and unplugged our microphones and then went and threw up a bunch. And now he's in the other room. I have some sick animals right now. Snoop's doing great. For once, Snoop's the one that without the issues. I mean, he's on a buttload of medications and I have to give him baths twice a week, but Snoop's chilling. No, so I didn't realize Blaze was throwing up until this morning. I'm getting very distracted. I have a window that opens up into my neighbor's backyard and people are walking around back there doing landscaping and I keep seeing just shadows of men walking across and I keep getting very distracted. Anyway, this morning I was doing yoga and Blaze kept going in and out of the house seeming weird. And then I put him in the crate because I was like, you're off. I want to put him in one spot so I can keep an eye on him. And then I noticed Snoop went outside for a very long time. And then while I was doing yoga, Blaze threw up in his crate. I was like, okay, Blaze is sick. I thought so. And then I was like, okay, buddy, let's go outside. We walk outside and Snoop's eating Blaze's throw up. And I was like, that's what's been happening is Blaze has been throwing up, but I had no idea because Snoop was eating it. But he'd leave like a little morsel of it. I was like, oh my God, Snoop, get out of here. I give Blaze some water. I rinsed down the throw up. I put him on he loves this couch I have outside that's in the sunbeam. And I put him on that. I give him, he's like, just seems out of it. I was like, you can stay here. You're outside, so if you throw up again, it's not a big deal to spray it down. He has access to fresh water. I refilled his bowl. And I went inside, and Snoop's eating the throw up in the crate. I was like, Snoop! I was like, oh my God. So I have Blaze.
Tasty treats.
I've got Blaze who's throwing up, Snoop who's eating it. So I have no idea how long this little dance is going on because my boys have just access to outside. So Blaze goes outside and throws up, and then Snoop goes outside and eats it. I have no idea because I go outside and there's no throw up anywhere. And I noticed there was 2 days last week where there was a little leftover kibble, like throw up kibble and I was like, what is this in the crate? But I really just thought like, oh, Blaze had been eating bark. So he just was getting it out. I really thought that's what it was. But now Blaze is sick and
he's definitely sick.
Really sick now. So Joy is sending me some medication I have to go pick up. And then he's going to be put on a bland diet. And if it keeps happening tomorrow, then I'll call the vet because I don't want him to get dehydrated. But he drank water earlier for me. And then Stevie, my cat, this is just, I wish I was Dr. Dolittle so I could fix all this. But my cat, a few days ago, we noticed that she was peeing outside the litter box, like last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever. Like, okay, so I moved the litter box. I took the lid off. She stopped. But Joy was like, hey, just so you know, sometimes cats do that because they have an infection. Get this Genius litter, Pretty litter. There's a bunch of different brands of it that'll tell you if your cat's urine has an infection in it.
Really?
And I was like, oh, sweet. Okay. So I got that. It's cool, right?
Yeah.
It's genius. It changes colors based on it's like, hey, your pH is off or there's blood detected. And her pee seemed fine. There was no issues. If it was left in there for a couple days, which you're not supposed to do anyway, it does turn blue, which is say, hey, your pH is off, but that's because it's been sitting there too long. So I was like, okay, fine. And then Abby, a couple days ago, was like, hey, I said, hey, she's having a lot of diarrhea, but we had just switched her food. because one thing that leads to kidney infections is dry food. So we switched it to wet food. But she started having massive diarrhea. And then Abby said she found blood in her stool.
Oh, my.
And I was like, oh, God. Okay. But everyone says if she acts completely normal, then she's fine. It's just cats, things run through all the time. And I've never known a cat to be sick.
Yeah.
Like we grew up with so many cats.
Yep.
Abby grew up with a bunch of cats. All of our friends who own cats are like, we never take them to the vet. There's nothing ever wrong with them. And I'm used to taking animals to the vet every other day with my boys. And so just delicate little creatures pit bulls are. But so up until 2 days ago, I think 2 nights ago, I was like, oh, I just went pee and Stevie didn't follow me. Stevie always follows me into the bathroom when I go pee. And so yesterday we were like, okay, we'll wake up and call the vet. This was yesterday morning. We're like, okay, we're going to call the vet this morning. But she was acting completely normal.
Kids, I tell you.
And I was like, all right, she's acting totally normal. She's meowing. I gave her some dry food and she started eating some of that. We're like, okay, great. And then as the day went on, she got more and more lethargic.
Aww.
And I was like, ah. Okay. And then I noticed she peed in the corner. And I was like, okay.
Darn.
She's having diarrhea. She's still having diarrhea. Oh, she threw up a bunch last night. Or like so we called the vet. She has an appointment today. I'm going to see if I can fix Blaze myself. If not, he'll go to the vet. I'm exhausted.
Exhausted.
These vets are in business because of me.
Yes.
Actually, my dogs and my cat and the little dog all go to different vets. My boys go to one. The little one goes to a different one, and the cat goes to a third one. I don't know.
You're keeping them in business.
I'm keeping them all in business. I'm just supporting local business is what I'm doing.
There you go.
So I don't even know if I've had therapy. I haven't had time for therapy this week.
No,
I actually
been busy
about my therapy. I'm doing it weekly again. I was doing it every other week. And at the end of the last session, she goes, so we'll see you next week. I said, uh-huh.
Good. Good.
Oh God, I dropped my phone. Hold on. So, if you would like to support my vet bills, actually, I'm trying to launch. This is separate. Well, you can buy merch if you want. I'm going to try and launch new merch with a different company by Black Friday. So I'm coming up with some holiday merch for those who'd like to participate. Keep an eye out for that. What?
For uncensored or
for just like overall merch?
Gotcha.
Just overall merch.
Gotcha.
Just a Christmas vibe, a holiday vibe because I want to. I'm test running this company, so I'm just doing a month run with them to see if I like them. And so the best time to do a month run is the holidays.
Absolutely.
So I'm hoping to launch right before or right on Black Friday / Cyber Monday. So you guys can get deals. And then, yeah. So support local businesses like I am. Okie dokie. Let's look at my outline here. Yep. Therapy just says, my cat is sick.
Your cat is sick.
What's yours?
I had to switch my thinking. The neighbor has a tree that's been there for the 40 years we've lived in this house. And it's a gorgeous, huge, ginormous tree. It shades my backyard. It's on
what tree?
Next to Sarai's house. The one two over from Sarai's. Big, huge tree.
Oh, the one with the...
It's got a swing in it.
Oh, yeah. I used to play with those kids.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Okay.
We had chainsaws, and I'm like, they're not chopping down my tree.
It's not your tree.
It is my tree. They're chopping down my tree.
They're chopping down your tree.
I was sad. I was like in mourning for this tree. It's been part of my life for 40 years. And I was so sad. I'm going, all the squirrels, the hawks that land there to look at my chickens, the birds, everything that lives in that tree. It's gone.
Yeah.
But then.
Oh.
I had to switch my thinking because I was really getting sad over a tree.
Well, yeah. I mean.
Then the wood chipper came and was. Mm-hmm. We grabbed a log. And my chickens are now enjoying sitting on this log.
Oh.
This big log from one of my favorite trees in the world.
Yeah.
And now I'm happy to know that all this mulch is going to go make some worms very, very happy.
Yeah, I will say that was a huge, beautiful tree.
It was gorgeous.
It was in their front yard.
And that's why she bought that house, was from that tree. She hasn't had it that long, but That was
Oh, that
her
family
selling
moved
point.
out.
Mhm. This was the selling point for her.
Oh, so she probably didn't want to do it, but I was going to say,
their buying point.
I know that when trees are that close to a house, they usually end up having to go because the
It was
roots destroy the house and the pipes.
foundation.
Come on, bud.
It was the
Come here,
foundation.
please.
And so she had to do it. It made her very sad
Come
too.
on.
We
Yeah,
heard through
it
another
wasn't.
neighbor.
It wasn't just her being like,
No.
this tree.
Because she bought the house because of that tree.
I didn't know there was a new person that lived
Yeah.
there. I am not up to date on the neighborhood.
No,
hot
it's all
goss.
changed. It's all changed.
Oh, well, I'm glad you were able to switch your thinking.
I had to switch my thinking. That was my therapy.
I'm upset.
Switching gears.
I don't even live there anymore. The house I used to own back in the LA area
Mhm.
had 2 trees in the backyard. One was kind of dying. It was wrapping up into some telephone wires,
Yes.
some electrical wires. And the other was a tangerine tree
Yes.
that was over on the side that shaded the bedroom.
Yes.
And I loved that one.
They're gone.
Well, listen to my story. The one that was wrapped up in the electrical wires, my ex and I had decided to take that one down. It was
Right.
dying. It was kind of in the middle. We wanted to put just all grass. There was a bunch of plants and
Oh, I
stuff.
remember that. Yes. Okay.
So we chopped down that one. And then, oh man, he was such a douchebag where I said, I don't want to chop down the other one. And he said, well, I do. And I said, well, no, because it shades the house. There's no reason for it to chop it down. You know, we're not trying to build a pool. It's just, well, the rest will be grass. And he said, well, it makes it a little bit muddy under it. I was like, what do you care? You don't go outside. And then it was one of those things where I just heard him with a chainsaw and he just decided to do it. And so I either went out and helped to make sure he didn't destroy anything else.
By the roses and shed?
Yeah,
How come I don't remember that one being gone?
because it
Wow.
happened later.
Okay.
It was when
Wasn't
I
over
was
that
done
much.
with him
Mm.
and he decided he was going to keep doing things to the house. And I said, don't do anything to my house. And then I think it was an act of rebellion. And so I hated that he chopped that one down. And I told him it's going to make the room super hot.
Yeah, it is.
And you need shade in the backyard. Then the backyard just became a big place with no shade. And
yeah.
he, of course, I was right in the end. And he would never say that. And he was just, I'm so glad he's out of my life. But he just wanted to do it. He had no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
It was just because he decided it would be fun. He decided it was nice. So he chopped it down. I was so mad. And I found out my neighbors were annoyed with it too because they could see it from their houses and they really liked it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I didn't want to do that. That was stupid. But it is sad to see a tree go.
It is sad to see. One that's been there for so long.
Yeah. We have
So long. And there's not a lot of trees in our neighborhood that are that tall, that big.
yeah.
And she, for the last few years, has trimmed it, done everything she could to keep it safe so that no branches would
Yeah.
fall on neighbors or her house or anything. Took really good care of it.
Yeah,
But
it just
it's
happens.
tearing up the...
We have a big one in our backyard that we just got trimmed.
Mhm.
And we have the Santa Ana winds that knock stuff down. And we had a tree guy here to help it because that tree seems like it's being eaten alive by hornets or whatever. And he's like, yeah, we can handle the hornets, but you need to trim the tree because you need to keep it
Hornets?
trimmed. Not hornets, wasps. I think it's wasps.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's like, you need to keep the tree trimmed because if a branch falls, it's going to fall on your house. And so now we're just having to constantly trim this tree so it never gets to look like a tree. It just always looks
like
bare.
It's Dr. Seuss tree.
Yeah, I'm like, what is the point of this at this point? And like, it can't be full into nature like it should be because if it does that, then it runs the risk of the branches falling.
Yeah.
But we can't chop down the tree. I actually think we're legally not allowed to because it's been here for so long.
Mm.
I'd actually have to get a permit from the city to chop it down. So we just have to keep it looking super bare and short and stupid. But that's just what it is. I don't know. It's such a love-hate as a homeowner with trees
Yeah.
because their roots definitely destroy things. Their branches can destroy things, but you don't want to live in a treeless area.
No, it's depressing.
Yeah. So that's what it is. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
That
I'm
was mine.
glad your therapy was that you were able to switch your
I
mindset.
had to switch my mindset.
I like it.
Yeah.
Blaze keeps just walking in and out of the room looking pitiful. I'm sorry, bud. After we record, we'll go back outside and I'm going to go to the store. Actually, I don't have time. I'm going to Instacart some rice, chicken, veggies, bone broth,
Pumpkin.
pumpkin. All right, Mom. Top trends on the internet. Go. No, holidays. I lied. Oh my God. Take it back. I'm very distracted. All my animals are sick.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Holidays. Go.
Tongue twister day.
Oh, I love a tongue twister. Actually, I hate them.
I was going to look one up and then I forgot. Did you ever in your leaf life loaf see the devil kiss his wife wolf? No, I never in my leaf life loaf saw a devil kiss his wife wolf. Oh, I don't know why I knew that from my childhood.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I don't know. How much?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't know that we had to have an answer to that one.
Me either. But
what is the
question things?
My sister Susie sells seashells down by the seashore.
Oh, very good, Rachel.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm amazing.
Very good.
That's all I know. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
I never saw a purple cow. I never thought I'd meet one. I forgot it, but I'd rather.
That doesn't sound like a tongue twister. That sounds like a riddle.
I don't know. The 11th is Veterans Day. Thank you.
God bless America.
Well, thank you, veterans.
Thank you, veterans.
Seriously, thank you, veterans. World Kindness Day. World, not just national. World Kindness Day.
Everyone around the world, let us join hands in kindness. No, it's not the day yet. Don't hold my hand. You can. Okay, bye. I'm stressed.
You are.
I'm getting weird.
You're something today.
I'm getting weird.
You were angry last week, and this week you're a little.
Well, which one do you like better?
Out.
Do you like me angry?
This one.
Oh,
this
you
one.
like this one? Okay.
Angry makes me nervous. Okay. This is hard to read. The 14th is Pickle Day.
You have reading glasses on top of your head, ma'am.
Pickle Day.
Pickle.
I'm excited for that, although every day for me is Pickle Day because I love pickles. It's also International Girls' Day.
Girls who run the world, girls.
Okay, how are you going to do this one? The 15th, this is very, very, very important. Are you listening?
I'm here.
You never need to do this because yours is always this way. Clean out your fridge day.
Oh, sometimes you need to do that.
Not anymore. I have very minimal things now in my fridge.
Really?
Cross my heart honest. Even in my cupboard. You'll see next week. You'll see.
All right. I'm on to you.
What? Minimal. Minimal.
Yeah, Abby is a stickler for keeping that fridge organized. She's being very patient. But her best friend Devin moved in about a month ago. And Devin is very much like me. She has ADHD. And we both suck at, we'll put leftovers in the fridge and then we forget that they're there. Or someone will put our thing away for us. And since we didn't put it away, we don't realize that it's ours. Like leftovers and stuff. And one time I ordered baklava. We had Indian food. I ordered baklava. Or it was Greek food. That would make more sense. And Abby put it in the fridge for me. But Devin undid we got it delivered. Devin set out all the food. Mm-hmm. And I forgot I'd ordered baklava. So I didn't think to look in the container for my baklava. Then Abby put it in the fridge. And then this baklava sat in the fridge for a week because I thought it was Devin's. Devin thought it was mine.
Oh,
Abby knew it was mine, but was trying not to be like, hey guys, remember to eat your food. So there's been so many leftovers. And Devin and I keep doing the thing where we think the other person's is the other person. And Abby's the only person who knows whose is whose.
Right.
But it's trying so hard not to nag us to be like, hey, that's yours. Don't forget to eat it. So it's been hard for her. But every once in a while she'll be like, hey, just remember leftovers exist. So that's it.
No, mine are if there's leftovers, day 2, they're gone.
Oh, so I eat leftovers for a very long time afterwards. So Abby never knows if I'm just planning to eat it in a few days or if I've forgotten.
Yeah.
And if I haven't, there's been times where she's like, hey, remember? I was like, yeah, I was going to eat that for lunch. She's like, oh, well, now I've been nagging and I didn't need to nag. Because I'd try really hard not to be like, oh, yeah, I knew that when I didn't.
Right. Right.
I'll straight up let you know if I completely did not know. But she's like, well, she doesn't want to be a nagger. No one wants to be a nagger. And I don't want her to be a nagger because then that means
the nagger or the naggee.
No, the reason, well, yes, but I don't want her to be a nagger, not because a nagger is annoying, but it's because I've made her be that by not doing the things I should be doing.
Right.
So it's a more reflection of me than it is for her. Anyway, I digress.
I'm done.
All right. My trends.
Top trends.
Daylight savings. Everyone, it ruined everything for everyone. I have some of my favorites. One was this daylight savings is making it feel like 14 p.m.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Yes.
Someone wrote, Daylight savings time is increasingly hard to notice when my digital devices are like, what? Nothing happened. We know what time it is. And then my stove is left blinking and screaming, it happened. Time shifted unnaturally. They're all lying. Only I know. Only I remember.
What's more confusing is when you're in your room, you have one digital clock and one not. And then you go, wait, you look at the not digital and you go, is it earlier or is it later? What is it really? And you're too tired to grab your phone to look.
Yep. This one says daylight savings is weird. It's 7:40, but it feels like I'm gonna die alone. So those were some of my favorite memes from it. It's just
5:30 darkness is the worst.
It's dark by 5.
It's horrific.
And everyone's like, Rachel, you don't hate daylight savings. It was daylight savings. Now it's shifted back. I hate whatever we are right now.
I can't stand it.
I can't stand it. I do like the sun being up when I wake up, but I rather it be brighter
Later.
in the evening.
It's less depressing.
Yeah. And then another trend I saw is people taping their phone to the ceiling and they dance around under it. It's been going on for a while.
Yeah, wait, what?
So people take a video, like a clip of them taping their phone to the ceiling.
Okay.
And then it switches to the phone's view and you're dancing under it.
Okay. I never heard of that or saw it.
Well,
What
it's just
did
a
I
cute little
see?
moment.
Look, wait. Oh, jeez. It's a weird word. Looks maxing? Have you heard that?
Looks maxing?
Looks maxing. It's young men wanting to look hot, and they do this looks maxing. It's skincare, hair care. This is like 18-year-old, 16-year-old kids looking up this guy on YouTube or
Is that his
TikTok.
his handle, Mom?
But it's a thing called look maxing.
You mean taking care of yourself?
Yeah, but some kids don't know.
So we've rebranded. We've rebranded caring. We've
They don't
rebranded
know.
personal hygiene and fashion.
He'll go
I
on.
love this.
He'll go on and say, "Don't do this hairstyle if you have a square face," or "These look good," or "This doesn't look good," or "This
So
is how you wash your
he's
hair."
rebranded just fashion and beauty into
Yes,
look maxing.
and how to ungrunge yourself if you just don't know. Boys tend to
They
not
don't know.
know.
It's
They
so
need
hard.
a little help.
It's a big thing is I know girls
Look maxing. I saw that everywhere.
girls get advice from other girls and
Yeah.
we take notes and girls be like, I don't know how to do my hair like this. And another girl be like, oh, I know how to do it. I'll teach you. But guys don't do that with each
I
other.
don't think so.
They don't go like, yo, bro, you can't wear a brown belt with that.
Yeah.
They just
Or,
exist.
hey, go get your
or they
hair
don't
cut,
care. Or they
or-
roast each other within the fact that they get defensive and then keep doing it because they're defensive and they're like, well, I don't care what I look like.
Yeah.
When really girls could be like, if a girl's wearing the wrong belt with an outfit, girls won't say, that's not it. They'll be like, oh, you know what? I have a belt that I think would actually look better with that.
Yeah.
Because, it's like a little bit bulkier and that might go with that style. Oh, like, that one's cute, but I think this one might look like we give advice versus roast.
Right. Right.
So anyway, did you have any other trends?
No, that was that one was fascinating to me.
All right. Well, then what'd you learn?
What did I learn? Oh, I learned something.
Great.
Earlier in the podcast, I learned something. Doggone it. What were we talking about?
You just now learned something during this last 20 minutes?
Yeah. You were spewing on something, and I said, huh. Doggone it.
Oh, the kitty litter?
That's it. I learned that there's a kitty litter. I'm going, I'm going to say that's what I learned because that's what I learned today.
Yeah. Well, I love that. Hold on. Joy texted me. Oh, okay. That looks like a prescription, Joy. Anyway, I learned, you know how you don't like perfume or cologne?
If it's very, 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 very mild, I love it.
Okay.
I like when a person smells like that person always.
Okay, great. Well, if I'm...
Okay, shut up, Mom.
No, you just don't like it. You're like, I like it so minuscule that I cannot smell it.
I like to smell when I hug you, not from across the room.
Got it.
Thank you.
Got it. You're not a fan of the 13-year-old boy doing the Axe spray.
Absolutely not. It gives me a headache.
Great. Come here, Blaze. You want to come up? Come on. All will feel good, guys.
Come on.
Come here, buddy. Come on.
A good snuggle make you feel better.
He got scared because earlier he knocked everything over.
on.
Oh, well, I'll just keep talking about this then.
Okay.
Someone said a trick to make your perfume smell last longer because if that's what I was saying. If you're a perfume wearer, you know that you spritz it on, it fades pretty quickly. Even in the good stuff, to make yourself smell good for a very, very long time is hard. So this person said, get a travel size Vaseline, drop it in some boiling hot water until it liquefies, take it out, squirt your perfume in it about 10 times, 10 squirts, mix it up, put it in the fridge. Once it hardens again, you can use that. You just wipe the Vaseline on your wrists and whatnot, and the smell will stay on you longer.
Really?
This is what they said.
Oh.
I haven't tested. I actually think this would be a fun little hack.
Yeah.
Do it onto one side and then just spray perfume on the other side, and then
see which one
every
lasts.
hour have Abby smell me because she has a phenomenal nose, and just see which one she can smell versus like when it fades away. I think that'd be a good hack to try.
I think you should try that.
I also saw a hack. I'll just read it. Start seeds, like when you're trying to plant something, start a seed in ice cream cones, and then you can plant the ice cream cone directly into the ground when the seed is ready to be planted. It's a perfect biodegradable hack.
That's great. So, and toilet paper rolls.
And toilet paper rolls. That way you don't have to
cut them in half.
Yeah, so you don't have to use little pots because it's easier to grow things inside in little tiny pots instead of outside where birds are going to eat the seeds and whatnot.
Exactly.
So I thought that was cute.
Cute.
All right, that's what I got. And do you have any updates?
I was going to ask if you're still angry.
No, I don't seem to be as angry today.
Good. Just kerfluffled.
Just kerfluffled. I got a lot of animals that just Blaze will not settle now. I gotta Instacart some food for him. Well, I found out. You know how society just tells you what's attractive right now or what's in?
Yes.
So then we're all persuaded to think that's attractive, and when reality, like, who knows what we would actually find attractive?
Exactly.
But Kim Kardashian has decided that always having your nipples hard is what's in. Did you see this commercial?
No, I saw a funny girl who pretends she's each one of the Kardashians. She puts Post-it notes on her fingernails to make them look really long. As Chloe, is that?
I don't know.
I don't know which one that is. And then she has a really short wig for the other little one that just had a baby.
Okay.
And then Kim, and she had her nipples, the shirt on, and they were like different.
I've never seen Kim's nipples not symmetrical.
No. This is a mock.
I know.
And it was a comedy thing. It was hilarious because the girls kept looking at her like a little lopsided there. And I'm like, why is she making this? Now I know why.
Yeah. Well, Kim created an ad that some people are not okay with. She's basically using climate change to sell her things, being like, well, you want it to be colder so that your nipples are always hard. And then she created a bra where the nipples are always hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has built-in nipples. I didn't know nipples were supposed to be hard. I feel like we've been trying our whole lives to hide our nipples.
Yeah, right.
So this is news to me. This is an update. Don't be persuaded by this. Cover your nipples or don't cover your nipples. That's
up to
your prerogative.
Yeah.
I don't look at a hard nipple through a shirt and go, sexy. I just go,
cold.
I just keep looking at your nipples, but I'm not like turned on. I'm just
no.
This is distracting. Can you please cover up your nipples? Because I'm very distracted. But again, those are your nipples. You don't have to cover them up. And I would never say that. But in my brain, I'm not thinking, ooh, yeah. I'm thinking,
I would think, oh, cold.
Yeah. I'm like, are you cold? Do you need a sweater?
Headlights. That's what we used to call it. Headlights.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never seen nipples through a shirt and been like, ooh, baby.
That makes that comedy even funnier. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
They are, I don't know if the mics can pick that up, but they are hitting my wall. They're hitting it good.
They are hitting it.
Yep. What are some things on the internet that made you smile?
Oh, I wonder if I put anything down. Oh, yeah, of course it has nothing to do with the internet.
Yeah.
I saw a squirrel sitting on my fence just watching the world going along. And it made me smile. I smiled.
Doing so much construction on they're hitting my wall.
I wonder if you're going to have a wall. Maybe they're putting a cinder block wall all the way up to block your view. There's no view. You never open that window.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to peek over.
I know. Oh, clean your gutter again.
I could get on my roof and clean my... I do actually need to clean the gutters
clean
on
your
my
gutter.
Clean your garage.
Do you need some help? I can help you. I'll just full on look.
I know you will. You'll pop over. Hey, what's going on? Anyone want a cookie? All right. I had some things on the internet that made me smile. There are 3 memes I thought were pretty funny. Okay. One was, imagine being a baby and your back starts itching and all they do is give you a pacifier. Who wonders babies cry so much?
No wonder.
And then someone said, yes, it's that time of year where people in commercials buy cars without telling their significant others like complete psychopaths.
Right?
I never.
Mm-mm.
I also, puppies and kittens, don't buy people animals or cars or houses. You've bought animals for people before. Don't do that without consulting them.
Who did I buy an animal for?
You bought a rabbit for someone once.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that.
Well, you did. And that's just, it's a crazy move. It's crazy. You might have been a little crazy back in the day. I don't think you'd do that now. It always seems like a good idea, but it's not. You don't want to throw that, like, Merry Christmas, here's responsibility for the next 8 to 12 years.
Right.
Not a chance.
Right.
And then another one said, what is with the obsession with calling food or recipes, quote unquote, better than sex? I tried your Pinterest risotto, Shannon, and frankly, I'm worried your needs aren't being met. Yeah, those were the memes funny. I thought were quite hilarious. Yeah, that's the things on the internet that made me smile.
All right. I like it.
Okay. And then I have one confession. My mom already knows this. Speaking of getting people animals for Christmas.
I didn't say anything.
I know.
I'm like,
But this has been a long awaited thing and a deep discussion. I am getting my mom a puppy. It was a birthday/Christmas gift. She gets it next Friday. So next week, we're actually filming at my mom's house next week because we're doing something in Santa Barbara with Abby's parents and my parents on Wednesday. And I was like, I'll just come film with you then. But not this Friday, but next, my mom is actually getting a puppy.
I am so ready for her.
I told her no new animals for a very long time. She has proven to me she's done all her chores.
I've done all my chores. I did all the work.
She did all the work, and she is getting a puppy. And so my mom will have a puppy. I don't know if you'll ever meet it.
Oh, maybe she'll come to Uncensored or something.
Maybe she'll do a guest appearance every once in a while.
Oh okay. So exciting.
When you kind of get to an age where you become the parent to your parents, and you finally are like, all right, if you prove to me you can get a puppy, if you can handle the responsibilities of a puppy, you can have the puppy. Are you ready for the vet bills? Can you make sure that you can take it on walks every day and poop and pee outside? You have to train it.
Yeah.
Feed
it, train it, love it.
She has been begging for a puppy for 3 years. So my dad and I said it was finally time.
A little lap dog.
A tiny itty bitty little lap dog.
Well, not tiny, but
it's a small to me. It's a 20-poundish, probably less.
Not yet, but
right now it's yay big. Oh God! So that's the big confession. We have some time though.
Oh, what should we do?
Play Mad Gab.
Let's do it.
We're gonna play some Mad Gab. La, 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 la.
We killed it last time, Rachel. We killed it.
I know. All right, ready? Okay. If you don't know what this is, it's a game my mom and I often play because we think it's so funny, where the emphasis is on the wrong syllable. So it'll say weird words, but if you sound it out right, it makes a correct sentence or a saying or a phrase or a person. Blaze, come up. Stop being weird. Come on. Your tail is a wagon. He's just not gonna. Here we go. Thick hum and drench heave. Thick hum and drench heave. Thick hum. Thick hum and drench heave. Thick hum and. Thick hum and. Drench heave.
I don't know this one at all.
Thick hum and drench heave.
You know what?
Thick hum and drench heave.
Think it and achieve.
No. This does not sound like it.
No, thank you.
The commander-in-chief.
Oh, okay, I hear it.
Thick command drench heave. I barely hear it.
Barely.
That one's
That
poo.
one was stinky.
Kitten mite whose hint swore thin.
Oh, it's a long one.
Okay, well, listen.
Something about kittens.
Kitten is the first word.
I got it.
No, because that means it's not kitten. Would you listen to me say it? Okay.
Come on.
Come here, please. Up.
Oh, let's ignore him, because if we ignore him, then he'll come up.
No, well.
Oh, okay.
Listen. Kitten mite whose hint swore then. Kitten mite whose hint swore then. Kitten might Hughes hint Schwarthen.
I have no clue.
Kitten might Hughes hint Schwarthen.
Try a different accent.
I'm trying. Kitten might Hughes hint Schwarthen.
The king is going to henchman.
This is so not. It's getting my 2 cents worth in. Kitten might whose hints worthen. No, these aren't
we're
doing
getting
good.
bad cards this time.
Yeah. Courts hens ash hen. No, I'm sorry. Cortez hens ash hen. Cortez hens ash hen.
Cart his ashes. No.
Cortez hens ash hen.
My brain is just not.
I don't think these sound right. I think I'm on A right now of the orange side. It's the court is in session.
Oh, let's
switch it to
side.
B.
Okay.
Let's see if B gets us anywhere.
Okay.
All right. Not Indy Rail.
Not in the real. Oh, sorry.
Okay, can I finish this sentence? I got 1 syllable in, and you're like, I got this. I'll finish it.
I got side B.
Not even a sweat broken here. Not Indy Rail Mapasi Billy T.
Not in the realm of possibility.
Oh!
Yes!
All right, B seems to be
B's
a little bit more your jam. Knock on the woods.
Knock on the woods.
Okay.
Okay.
I was getting into you at this point. Wad duck hat cheat idol. What duck hat she'd idle?
What did she hide? Oh
no. What duck hat cheat idol?
Look at that cheetle. Look at that.
What duck hat cheat idol?
What did you what title? I don't know this one.
Wad duck hat cheat idol.
Would you look at that? Something.
It says, what a catchy title.
Oh, I was close.
All right. We're 50-50 on the B side, y'all. Height hole Rudy Rye dancer.
I told that dancer. I told him.
You're not focusing, Mom.
I'm sorry.
You're not focusing.
It's something about a dancer. I told that
the
dancer.
last word is dancer.
Okay.
No, it's not supposed to be, though. Okay. Height hole Rudy Rye dancer. Oh, something answer.
Answer. I told the right answer.
Height hole Rudy right answer.
I
told you the right answer. Yeah, you got it. Okay, well, I got that.
Okay, let me do you.
Okay, I think the purple might be the easiest.
Okay.
We've been working on B. We got half of them on B.
Seagulls his fence. No, seagulls he fence.
Seagulls defense. In his defense.
No, but that sounds right. Singles he fence. Singles he
Shingles his fence?
Singles he fence. He fence. Singles he fence.
Singles defense.
Singles events. Very close.
Oh.
Ouch. Heck,
okay, I have a thing. You're not allowed to look at the answer before you do it because then you say it and you say things very weirdly.
I want you to succeed.
I appreciate that. But then you also goes, singles
Let
event.
me sign it.
You're a little cheater.
Ouch, heck, wit, jewel hater. Ouch, heck, will, jewel hater.
I'll check you out later.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, son. Okay.
Dotson Inc. Ready Build Hill. Dotson Inc. Ready Build Hill. Dotson Inc. Ready Build Hill.
Dotson Inc. Ready Bill Hill?
Dotson Inc. Ready Bill Hill. Dotson Inc. Ready Bill Hill.
What are you saying?
I did do it in different ways. I don't know.
Try one more time.
Dotson Inc. Ready Build Hill. Can I look?
Yeah, look. I don't know what it is.
That's an incredible deal.
That is not it. Bill
Dotson
Hill is not
Inc.
deal.
Ready Build Hill.
Build Hill. Now,
Incredible
deal?
hill.
I don't hear deal in that at all.
Uh,
Mom, this was not our game today.
no, let's do one more.
Okay.
Ekhadi sacked who gather.
Ekhadi sack who gather?
Ekhadi sacked who gather.
Something together.
Ekhadi sack who gather. Yes. What'd you say together?
Something together. Hold
Yeah.
on. Say the first part again.
Ekhadi sacked who gather.
We got to stick together.
So close. He got his act together.
Dang it! I apologize, listeners. This was not our game. Did you guys get it? When we play this, do you guys hear it before us? And do you ever yell at the speaker or computer, however you're listening to this, like, oh my God, you idiots? Because that's what I would feel like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
This is a very distracting.
I know. There's a lot of building
There's
happening
things
next to me.
happening, dogs, things.
I don't know how.
It's all.
We've never had to be distracted by the neighbors before. I don't think they've ever done. I don't know what she's doing over there. I'm so tempted to look.
I'm telling you, do your gutters.
I do my gutters. I'm sure they can hear us.
Probably.
Yeah, well. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today. I know it was a shorter episode, but we're very distracted, and it's not our star quality material. Only 7 more episodes after this.
Only 7, and next week's at my house.
Yep. It'll be fun. And then the week after that, you'll get to meet my mom's new dog.
Yes. Should I tell him the name or make him guess?
Just never tell him.
Okay, I won't tell him.
That's my new thing.
Okay.
Just don't tell. I don't know why. I have no. I'm just like, nah, don't tell
Same
him.
me either. I just
Yeah. That's your dog.
my dog.
Yeah. All right. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe. Please follow. I'll let you know when merch is coming. It should be fun. Holiday merch, y'all. Let's get it together. Ho ho homo. It might be one of the phrases on it.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of All Things Internet. Please make sure to like and follow our podcast on whichever platform you're currently listening to it on. And make sure to follow us at Podcast ATI on Twitter, where you can ask questions and get the latest updates on our show. We love you. Thanks for listening. I'm Rachel Ballinger, and this has been All Things Internet.